I watched a movie last night. The Void is about when a police officer delivers a patient to an understaffed hospital. He noticed that there are mysterious and peculiar things happening within that hospital that may be linked to the weird hooded figures outside the door. So this movie follows Daniel, and Daniel is a sheriff's deputy, and he is driving along minding his business when suddenly out of the woods there is an unconscious body that rolls out in front of him. He takes that person to the nearest hospital, which this hospital is in the middle of closing down because they're going to move into a bigger space hospital. So there's only maybe like one doctor and 2 nurses on staff. This man is unconscious. All of a sudden he wakes up, he's thrashing, he's freaking out, so they sedate him. Daniel has to go back to his car to grab something. While he's doing that, he gets attacked by a guy in a hooded mask, all white or whatever. He gets stabbed, manages to get away, goes back into the hospital. Everybody's like, what happened? What happened? What happened? Suddenly there is a scream from another patient's room. They go in there. There is a huge gooey monster in there, and everybody's freaking out. There's a lot going on, and if you want to understand the story, you have to watch it. If you're a fan of the 1980s sci-fi horror genre, you might like this movie. Wow, so this movie has a lot going on, but I think that this movie does a really good job at keeping everything together. Nothing really goes off the rails in this movie. This movie is very structured and very well kept together. From the start, I will say that this movie felt like it was more of a tribute film to like movies like Alien, The Thing. The Mist was really present in this movie, and I feel like it was just more of a like appreciation of old horror sci-fi movies than it is more of a standalone film. I did feel like a lot of these shots and monsters and storylines that they were doing I had seen before, but it was still good. They still used it in a unique way, but there was just a lot of like references that I've seen before in this movie. I will say that I'm not a sci-fi fan. That's like my least favorite genre because sci-fi is just a little tough for me to understand the first time around. It usually takes me like 2 times to watch a movie for me to get it. But with that being said, I can still recognize that this was a very solid movie. It had really good special effects. It had a lot of practical effects, which I appreciated. So this movie was really good. I really liked how confusing it was. I liked all of the different elements that they brought into it. There were several different bad guys in this movie, and we had to kind of like knock them down until we got to the monster. So it was a fun movie. It just wasn't necessarily for me. I got a little lost. Have you seen this movie? What did you think about it? Like, comment, and share this video with your friends. I'm Hey Shantae, and what movie did you watch last night?